Nintendo just announced that they're going to be releasing their very own alarm clock. Not just any alarm clock, a Nintendo technology alarm clock. Let's talk about it. Welcome guys to YinYangTK everyone, and like I told you before, Nintendo is going to release its very own app-oriented alarm clock called Alarmo, and we're going to be looking at basically the trailer and reacting to it and going to the Nintendo website and checking out all the peripherals. So let's see what Alarmo is all about. So we see the sleeping Mario right there. Oh, look, Wednesday 9. Today's date.
An interactive alarm clock that's out of the ordinary.
It looks freaking awesome.
Let's see what it's like to wake up with Alarmo.
Look, how you're waking up. 7:30. That's from like Mario Odyssey right there.
Do you hear that?
You can see that it's Wi-Fi orientated.
But Alarmo doesn't just play music to start your day.
So not just music. It's actually putting noises, kind of like the coins.
It responds to your body's movement with game sounds.
So it responds to your movement with game sounds. So in this particular one, since it's Mario, it's coins and like jumping and stuff. That's like the old school Mario, the arcade one. Splatoon. I think you can actually change depending on the, Nintendo game. So that's like the Splatoon kind of voice sound effects. And that's kind of helping you get up in the morning. That's pretty cool.
And here,
of course, my Legend of Zelda fans out there, my wife is probably going to love this one, especially. I think she's going to set this one up exactly for this purpose.
Like you're in the kingdom of Hyrule.
That's right. That's good. That's actually a cool way to wake up.
When you get out of bed,
and then it's like doing like the freaking like soundtrack and stuff, like we're jumping in the air, pa 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 pa, and then that's actually gonna make you go up.
A fanfare plays,
and then the fanfare
comes to an end.
When you like actually up, so it's motion controlled, it's motion detection in a way. That's pretty cool. So look at Alarmo.
Detects movement with its motion sensor.
So it detects, motion with its motion sensor, like we saw right there. So depending like how you're going back and forth on the bed, that's how it moves. And I think you have to strategically put it like if you have like maybe like a coffee table or a drawer next to your bed, just to make it, position itself so it could know where you're moving.
The alarm will get more intense the longer it takes for you to get up.
Oh, intense. So if you're one of those heavy sleepers and can't get up, not a morning person, this is going to help you. Mario Odyssey. You got Pikmin. So this is Mario Odyssey right there. So that's pretty cool. Okay, Mario Odyssey, very classic one. You got Pikmin 4, right? That's kind of cute. Look at that. Look at the details inside the clock right there. You got Splatoon, of course. And then what's the next game? I think it's Zelda, right? Has to be. Oh no, Ring Fit Adventure. I have that game. It's a very fun game. Good for exercising as well. And of course, Zelda, Breath of the Wild. That is pretty cool. So you have 5 games. 7 alarm varieties. Oh, you can actually touch the thing. Oh, you can like move it. So you can actually put what stage of the video game. That's pretty cool. And you connect to the internet so you can add Animal Crossing and Mario Kart. Sleepy sounds. Oh, look at the little Pikmin, like the little doggy that's sleeping. So that it's already going to detect you sleeping, and it's already going to put you like the noises for sleep. And I think that one is a perfect one. Oh, they give you records of your sleep, how you're sleeping. So it's almost like the watch thing without having you to wear the watch. I think this is brilliant. The hourly chime, so you got all, 5 of the games. That's pretty cool on the hour. And it changes also like
Add
the
some
color as
play
well.
To the start of your day.
Alarmo. That is cool, man. I think that's it, actually. So I think it's saying right now it's going to be available on my Nintendo store for paid on Switch Online members for US, Canada only. So it's available today.
Switch Online members in the US and Canada.
That's pretty cool. I already pre-ordered mine. And then also available to all visitors to the New York store while supplies last, available today. So for those of you that are in New York, you guys are freaking lucky, man. Seriously. Oh man, I can't believe they get to get first dibs before we do. We desperately need a freaking Nintendo store here on the West Coast, either in Los Angeles or San Francisco, but I do believe that they're going to open one in San Fran, which I'm kind of worried about because of how San Fran the situation is. But nevertheless, this looks freaking amazing. So just going back, you know, we see that Alarmo, I like how they, you know, announced it like out of the blue. We didn't even think we're gonna get something like this. And you probably are thinking like, well, why do we need this? You know, we have, you know, apps on our phones, or, you know, we have watches that are now digital that are amp orientated. But I think this is a pretty cool, like, novel concept right there. You see, you know, Mario kind of like chilling and sleeping a little bit, and you know how it detects the motion, like where you're moving, and then when you're moving around, it displays and makes the sound effects of the specific game that you programmed it with. So that is pretty cool. Like, it's going kind of like, you know, motivating you to get up in the morning, and that looks freaking awesome. You get like the Splatoon, you have the Ring Fit, you have Legend of Zelda, you have Pikmin, all of those things to do. And I like that it's you know, customizable, and I hope in the future you can actually add other games as well, like probably maybe Kingdom Hearts would be pretty cool if that's possible, licensing. But I like the motion detection kind of thing, so that's why I think that you do need your Alarmo in a specific position that's on your bed, so that way it can kind of see you. But I know a lot of you are already thinking, like, if it detects motion in bed, so be very careful about that. If you know, you know, right? Remember, it detects motion in bed. So depending if, you know, you are with your significant other, it will detect motion. But overall, I like the alarms. Like, it has, you know, different types of alarms so far that we know. So we have Mario Odyssey, we have Pikmin, we have I guess the Ring Fit. Then we also have Pikmin 4, Splatoon, and then Legend of Zelda. So that is pretty cool. Just like seeing all of those different things. And then it says that when you connected, so with the I guess with the Wi-Fi, look, you can spin the top right there to kind of switch the alarm aesthetics. So spinning aesthetics so it's like you got Yoshi, you got, you know, Peach, you have a specific stage, speaking with the butt. Yes, Hammer Bros. So you have all these different, you know, things. So more alarms will be added via free updates connected to the internet. So that's pretty cool. And you already saw a couple of, you know, additions that are going to happen. It's going to be Mario Kart 8 and then Animal Crossing. So I do hope we do get more, you know, Nintendo. And then it even has sleeping sounds. So like if you need, you're the type of sleeper that maybe needs some sounds to, you know, fall asleep, this one does it. Because maybe you live like in a very quiet neighborhood and you're so used to like the city life where everything was loud, and maybe you need a little bit of nature, like those sleeping sounds, and then it records your sleeping. So that's a big plus. You don't have to have your phone on, you don't even have to have a watch on, because, you know, sometimes it hurts your wrist sometimes. And then it has an hourly chime. Look at how the hourly chimes are. This is so freaking cool. So you have like Mario like hitting, you know, the question mark box with the rings. You have the Splatoon, you have the Ring Fit, you have the Pikmin, and then you also have, you know, Zelda kind of doing something on the bottom as well. So Alarmo, that's pretty cool. So we're going to be looking at basically the the website here just to see like how much it costs and how soon we can get it. So it's $99.99, so it's like $100, right? And you do need a Nintendo Switch Online account. So if you don't have one, you do need one in order for you to get it. So right now, I think it's still available until I guess it sells out. I already pre-ordered mine the minute it came out early this morning. So just looking at this aesthetics, the little box looks really cool, and it tells you like right on the corner of the box, it tells you where exactly you're supposed to put your little Alarmo clock, and the way it looks, how you spin it. You see how it's like on a little table or a little chair kind of thing. So it's connected. You have like a little mail. You have, I think this is like a return button. So it is pretty cool. And then it's connected. I think that might be a USB-C. I think. So pretty cool. Just the way it looks. So make sure that you have an outlet that's close to you. So going to the bottom, it says, for a limited time, paid Nintendo Switch members in the United States, Canada can purchase Alarmo online via My Nintendo Store before it's available to purchase in the general public. So it's probably going to be selling later on. So probably like Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, Target, you name it. But if you want to be one of the first ones to get it before it opens up to retailers, this is the way to do it. But again, New York, you guys are so freaking lucky to have a Nintendo Store. You can already buy one already. So this is just like the same video that we saw. It says, how does it work? Select a title and pick a scene, set a time, and let Alarmo handle the rest. In the morning, you'll experience immersed sounds and music from your scene you picked, followed by the game element arriving to help you wake you up. So this is before the alarm, right? You see like Mario kind of sleeping. The character from the title you selected waits patiently on the screen, and then the alarm begins. A gentle sound unique to the scene you've chosen to begin play. And then a visitor arrives. After a few seconds, someone or something from the scene you picked will appear. Wave your hand and move your body to make the clock quieter. Depending on the title you've chosen, you might also hear coins or other familiar game sounds when you interact with Alarmo. And then it continues, a brief snooze. Eventually your visit will end and gentle sounds will play again until your visitor returns. This will repeat a number of times if you're staying in bed. So again, those are for the heavy sleepers. And then it says, time to get up. If you stay in bed for too long, your alarm will get more intense and you'll get a visit from someone more persuasive. So right now we have Bowser, so you might see maybe maybe a bad guy from Pikmin or Zelda, just to name a few. And then at the end, you did it. When you get all the way out of your bed, the alarm will stop and you'll be treated to a brief victory fanfare. Hurrah! It's like the victory fanfare. Hurrah! That's freaking awesome. Just like celebrating that you get up, because it is an accomplishment, because not everybody can get up early in the morning. Sometimes you do need a little bit of a boost. So wake up in the world of Nintendo. Choose from 35 scenes inspired from Nintendo Switch games like Super Mario Odyssey, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Link your Nintendo account and use the built-in Wi-Fi to download additional titles like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Animal Crossing New Horizons is free updates as they become available. So this is just kind of like an example, like all the titles that are going to be in there. So we already see the first one, Mario Odyssey, then you see Zelda, pretty cool. You see the Splatoon, you see the Pikmin, you see the Ring Fit Adventure, and then we already are going to add more on the way. So this is just like an example. More than just a clock, Alarmo lets you add Nintendo soundscapes and characters to your living space, keeps tracks of your sleep for you, and so much more. All-day experience, wake your way, hands-free, so it has sensors that react to your movements, and then track your sleep patterns, which is pretty cool as well. And this is kind of like a how to how to work the Alarmo out. You see the confirm button and dial, notification button, the back button, the motion sensor, though. So that is that little circle right there, and then the 2.8 LCD screen and the brightness sensor. So this is from the front, and then this is from the back. So you see the speakers from the back, USB-C power supply, I called it right then and there, and then the USB cable to AC adapter, right? So if you do have like a USB-C that's maybe longer, maybe this one might not be long, you can kind of extend it. So it says what's inside the box: Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, USB cable, and user manual. So it's pretty cool. And is like, can Alarmo be used for multiple sleepers or pets in bed? There is more than one sleeper in bed. Recommend using button mode for the best experience, right? Where is the best place? Alarmo should be placed facing the center of the bed with arms reach no higher than 8 inches above the sleeper. What bed sizes are compatible with Alarmo? Alarmo is compatible with twin to king size beds. So you're pretty much good right there. So yeah, I already pre-ordered mine. I am set. I cannot wait to get this. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But again, I guess they just were able to sell maybe just a few of them for the Nintendo store that was in New York. So congratulations to anyone that got it. But overall, I think this is a really cool novelty. I do hope that there is an experience where you can actually add like the games or sounds that you want later on for other Nintendo games, such as, for me, Kingdom Hearts sound effects, and this one would be so cool. Or maybe they might find a way for other games like Metroid, or just to name a few of those other Nintendo games as well. Mega Man would be pretty cool. Maybe Xenoblade, that would be another awesome one. And yeah, so I kudos to Nintendo. I know a lot of people were thinking it was going to be an announcement of the Switch 2, but this is just as good. So what about you guys? What did you guys think about Alarmo? Are you going to get it? Are you going to pre-order it? Write your comments below. And if you like the content of this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications so you know when future videos are available. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed today. And again, stay awesome.